Not saying, oh, everything was so good and you should be world champion. And now let's get off the stage. It's feedback. How can I be a better speaker? What do I need to do? Did I do anything good? What can I do better? That's all what the evaluation is about. So it's not only, Michael, you have to think about what you're doing with your right hand too. You can't only do gestures with your left hand. Okay. So now I can do gestures with both my hands. It gives me thought. It's not only you have to do better gestures. It's feedback. It's feedback. Use both hands. All of a sudden, here I am. Your speaker for the night, or at least one of four. It is supposed to help the speaker to build and maintain self-esteem. To build and maintain self-esteem. And we do that by positively evaluating and giving feedback. Have you heard that word enough now? Giving feedback. When the evaluator talks and the speaker listens. When the speaker talks, the evaluator should listen actively. It's not just sitting back and taking it in, it's actively trying to figure out how can this speaker become an even more awesome speaker. So how do we do that? Well, one of the tools we can use is to make sure we know what the speaker wants to know about his performance. A pet peeve of mine is how I move on the stage. How I move and what I'm doing with my body. I want to make sure that I'm open to you, that I'm presenting myself correctly to you, and that you all feel as if I'm speaking directly to you. That is something that I tell almost every person that evaluates me. When you are an evaluator, all of you who have been evaluated, did you talk to your speaker before? Did you make sure that you knew what was the objectives for the speech? Did you talk to your speaker and made sure that he or she got to tell you what they wanted you to focus on? Was it language? Was it body gestures? What was stage performance? Or what was it? During the speech, show that you're interested. Take notes. Listen actively. Don't talk to your neighbor. Don't text on your phone. Be active, participate in that speech. Show that you are there. That you're the best coach this speaker can have at this particular moment. Put yourself in the position of the speaker. He may have told you what, or I can use he for short here right now, but he may tell you exactly what he wants you to focus on. But put yourself in the shoes of the speaker, making sure you deliver not only what they want to hear, but also what they need. We're here to help each other grow. We are here to help each other grow as speakers, as performers, as leaders. And the only way we can do that is to give and get honest feedback. And when we get honest feedback, to listen intently to that feedback, to take it to heart and see, what can I do with this information? What can I do with it? Not just, oh, I got my evaluation, it's on the paper, it's in my book here, I'm going to put my book away because I'm writing my next speech and I'm not going to listen to what the evaluator said. It's an active dialogue. It's an active dialogue that is much, much longer than those 2 to 3 minutes right there during the speech. It's an active dialogue that starts with knowing what the speaker needs, knowing what the objectives are. It's an active discussion, an active communication that continues during the speech, during the evaluation, and after. If Sue is evaluating me, I will listen intently to those 2 to 3 minutes that she gives me in front of you. After she's done that, after the meeting, I will go up and I will speak to Sue for half an hour and try to make sure that I know exactly what I did wrong or right during those 7 minutes of my speech. It's the only way we can grow. I can stand in front of here and I have a perception of what I am here right now. I have a self-perception of what I'm doing here right now and what I'm doing with my body and what I'm doing with my language. And that perception isn't necessarily right. I can look at that video, but when I look at that video, I will look at it with my eyes. I will look at it from my point of view, and I will compare it with how I felt during the speech. That evaluator is your only chance to get a third-party evaluation of your performance. That is why it is so important that when we give an evaluation, we concentrate on the speaker's performance and the speech. So if David here is talking about his own car, my role as a speaker is not to say, you know what, I had a similar car, I had a problem with the steering on that, you know, it was a little bit rattly. Nobody's interested in that. Not even as a side conversation. What I'm interested in when I'm standing right here in front of you right now is your perception of what I'm doing and what I need to do to make it better. Choose your word carefully. There's certain words that we should avoid. You can't. It's not very subtle. I hate it when it's not very subtle. To be subtle and effective, I can say, Millie, I think you would be even better if. Dennis, I love what you did, and I think that this would make you even better. That is how we give positive feedback. Do you remember the word I said? Feedback. 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 Remember that. Always. Always. Because that is what will take you from point A to point B. And more importantly, that is what will take your speaker from point A to point B. From icebreaker to your last speech for your path. Because we do pathways, don't we? So it will take you from your icebreaker to your last speech on your path. It will watch you grow. And that growth, my friends, we get throughout that dialogue with each other. That is what helps you grow, to find your bones. When we do an effective evaluation, I try to use the sandwich method. I try to say, Rosie, fantastic. fantastic speech. I really like it when you spoke about the thing you know you spoke about. I think it would have been even more effective if Lindsay hadn't disturbed you so much. Try to give one or two suggestions for how the speaker can improve his or her performance. Don't try to do too many. Only have 2 to 3 minutes. Make it count. When you finish, you should do like you do with every other speech. You should tie back to the beginning. You should put a conclusion on what you're doing. So Rosie, as I told you, I really like what you were doing. I think you know now from my evaluation that one of the few things that you have to work on is making sure Lindsay doesn't poke you during the speech. And with that, I'm really looking forward to your icebreaker. Thank you very much.